Yo, we're live and direct on this motherfucking channel. You know who it is? Your boy, Not Locked, I guess. But I'm making this video as I roll up my medicine because I want to talk about some things that are on my mind. You see, a lot of people want to be claiming that I betrayed y'all, that I'm a betrayer of the dreadlock society, that I betrayed the dreadlock culture. And let me tell you something, people. This is not true. This is not the way it stands. As you see, I ain't got no more locks no more. No. I got something greater. I got experience. I got education. I got memories of dreadlocks. More than 7 years of all those things combined. Then you ask yourself, why? Why did Not Locks go and betray us by cutting off his dreads? Damn it! It's not your journey. It's my journey. So, the only person that I may be betraying is myself, but not really, because it was my decision. Since last year of August, it was my decision to stop interlocking my hair, to let it freeform, because I knew that within 1 year's time I was gonna cut them off. You guys all knew this too, because I shared this knowledge with you. But for now, as I'm here with no hair and no locks anymore, some seem to want to complain. Some seem to want to unsubscribe. Which is fine, by all means. I don't care if you guys unsubscribe, because it just means you're gonna be missing out. You know, just because I don't have locks doesn't mean I can't talk about it, doesn't mean I can't put up old videos that haven't even been released where I can talk about my locks or my experience with locks. I'll be honest with you, there is one thing I don't really want to do as much, as I've found that my passion about dreadlocks has not been nullified, but it's been limited. It's been limited to the sense whereas I am no longer passionate in exploring the different routes of figuring out how my hair will lock the best, because I do not have locks anymore. So therefore, you may not find me talking about as much on how to make dreadlocks, because I'm no longer making dreads. You see, the birth of this channel was, in fact, not to just show you guys how to make dreadlocks in general, but it was more to show you how I made my dreadlocks in general, because everybody makes their dreadlocks differently, and this was just a medium for me to show you guys which worked best for me. And with all fair warnings, I even included this in all my videos to do this with your own precautions, because the way that I made my locks were not the best way, but it worked for me and for what I was looking for out of my locks. Ultimately, it wasn't the best route, because we've seen what happened in my latest video where I cut off my dreads. So, this is funny. It's funny to think that people take other people's dreadlocks journeys so personally. Because you shouldn't. I understand you might have gotten attached to my locks over the years of watching them grow on YouTube. Almost to the point where you guys are more attached to the locks than myself. Now, some people have said, like Bob Marley and Lil Wayne, that their locks are their identity. True, but I didn't feel this to be as true for me anymore, because this look here is how I looked leading up to my journey of dreads, and leading up to before I even got glasses. This was my look. And then I became obsessed with having long hair and getting dreadlocks. So I had this image that I wanted to create for myself. You know, I wanted to have long dreads. I wanted to have thick black frame glasses. And then, you know, I made that my identity. But then really, I look back on it and it was all kind of just a mask, because I've taken all that off now to reveal my true self. And my true self is more and more thanking me for coming back to this state. I feel refreshed back in this state. So yeah, that's basically it. Just don't let it get you down because I don't got dreads no more. They may be back one day. You know, I'm not making any promises, but you know, I can see myself one day just letting my hair grow again and getting some locks twisted back up. The only reason I'm not getting locks again at the moment is because they're very tedious and you have to be very patient to get them started. And I don't have a year or 2 years of patience to get my locks started again. Because that was like the most difficult time in having locks, was starting them out. So, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna enjoy the new fade for a minute and try and brainstorm some new ideas that I can get some hairstyles going on top of my dome here. Know what I mean? So, whatever, if you guys have any questions, you know where to put them in the box down below. It's your boy Dreadlocks here, and this channel is still popping because I will constantly always be filming because that is my life passion that will never die out. I always have my camera with me. I'm always interviewing people. I'm always exploring new ways to entertain. And another thing is, I will always be running into dreads along the way that I will probably and most likely interview them for only 1 minute because that's all it takes for me to get a video out of them and ask me about their hair. And another thing is I can still put up dreadlock updates of people that have already been on this channel. Every time I run into them again and my future endeavors, I'll just ask them how their lock journey is going. Boom, new video on the channel. And then of course, there's gonna be videos of me vlogging, me smoking weed, me talking about what I know, me sharing my experiences about dreads and other stuff. So, whatever. This channel is growing and it's not going to stop growing, so thanks to those that have been loyal and have stayed with me along this whole path. Stay tuned because it's just going to get even better. And thanks to a very select few people that I've actually managed to create relationships with out of the YouTube. And this goes out to Lex Lanson and also Margot Escargot. And it's funny because out of the 4 years being on YouTube, those are the only 2 people that I've really kind of stayed in touch with over the years. And we've still never even met face to face. So yeah, you know, John Craig, Dreadlocks back in the building, not locked, not locks, whatever the fuck it may be, I'm here, represent. Peace! Dreadlock.